Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a message for us right now, and this is a general message. It might not resonate for everyone, but it should resonate for most of you who are watching this, who are seeing this, who are feeling drawn to this message. So I actually got this message last night, and obviously I had to go to work today, but now I have time to relay what I was getting. So what I was hearing is that you have elevated to a money-making timeline. There's something here about like these recent past couple weeks, or something that you guys have gone through over the past couple months here, where you have mastered something. Your efforts, your dedication, your mastery is paying off when it comes to something, and you have just elevated to a money-making timeline. And I feel like this was a very recent switch. So if you guys feel like you were ascending again, like you had some sort of ascension symptoms, or if you felt out of body, if you felt like things around you are falling out of place, or you feel like you don't belong anymore, or you feel like you're growing very quickly wherever you guys are at, this is definitely you. And I was getting that something here is really going to shift during eclipse season. And I was specifically getting that at the beginning of Aries season is going to be when this money-making timeline starts to open up. So, of course, Aries season is the spring equinox. It's the beginning of the energetic new year. So this is when things really start to come into play, springtime, new beginnings, fresh starts, things like that. And I was getting that this energy is going to be peaking in Leo season. So there's something very specific about the summer months coming through. And I know that if you guys have been watching my readings for the past couple months, I have been getting that energy for quite a long time here, that there's going to be a big elevation happening during the summer months, especially during Leo season. And I was also getting that with whatever is happening here, this money-making timeline, this elevation of status, there's going to be the right partnerships coming into focus. And I feel like with these cards that I'm laying out here, the big medicine wheel, the father of air, sun, and star, there's a very important message here about like it's finally time to share your knowledge. I feel like you guys have really gotten to this position of mastery, and it's time to share that. We have the Hermit. Yeah, we have the Four of Fire with completion. So you guys have learned as much as you can. You guys have acquired as much knowledge as you can about something, to the point that you're not able to share your experiences, or you're able to share your knowledge. What are these partnerships, these right partnerships that are coming through on this money-making timeline? What can you tell me about that? The right partnerships. We have the Daughter of Earth. We have the Ace of Earth. So I'm getting that you guys are going to have people that want to learn from you. They want to invest in you. So maybe it's been the opposite for you guys. Maybe you guys have been the student for quite some time, and you have been in the position of learning and taking advice from others and investing into others. I'm even picking up on like unpaid internships and things like that. I'm hearing that that's going to be a thing of the past, because I'm getting that whoever you are, people are going to start paying you. Yeah, the Eight of Earth with inner order. People are going to start paying you or coming to you for something. You guys have finally reached the status of teacher. Yeah, it's like the student becomes the teacher. Major energy like that. What else can you tell me about... Ooh, we have the Shaman and the Three of Fire with integrity. You guys are being seen as someone who has a vast amount of knowledge in a particular subject matter. So whatever you consider your expertise, your niche to be, that's what people are going to be coming to you for. For some of you, this is spiritual. For some of you, this has nothing to do with spirituality. But there's something here about you guys being seen as a master, as someone who is very well accomplished, very knowledgeable in a particular field of study. I kind of want to expand on this Daughter of Earth energy. I feel like people, yeah, spiritual warrior, Four of Fire with contemplation. There's something here about like, I'm seeing people sitting around a campfire talking. So there could be something very significant about bonfires coming through, or spending a lot of time with groups of people, sharing your story. I'm seeing like people telling, I know this is a Native American deck, but there's something very particular here about telling your stories about the past, or sharing like folk stories, or I'm even hearing like ancestral stories passed through generations that you're going to be sharing, and something about like you stepping up into this position of leadership. I don't know why I'm seeing from Brother Bear at the very, very end of the movie, when Denahi became like the spokesperson for his tribe, and he was older, and he was telling them the story of how his brother became a bear and like all this other stuff. So there's something about that coming through. Like maybe you guys are, you could be older in age. I'm even hearing that if you guys are like middle age or older, this is finally like your breaking point, or this is finally the point where something is going to be paying off for you. All of the trials that you've gone through, all of this time period of self-study, self-growth is going to be paying off for you. But for others of you, age doesn't really matter. I'm overall just getting that people are going to be seeing you as someone that they can count on. There's something here about you like just truly being elevated to this position of being a master or a teacher. We have the Three of Earth with growth and the Father of Fire. Yeah, definitely. I keep seeing like some of you guys might even form a business, or you guys might find, excuse me, people who, I keep getting like people who want to learn from you, like they want to take notes from you. 5 of fire, daughter of fire, and the lovers. You guys might even attract a lot of attention from, I'm hearing everybody. So you guys might attract a lot of attention from people who want to be your friends, people who want to learn from you, people who want to date you. And I feel like this is almost like a side message where it's going to cause a little bit of like competition between people, because people are going to be wanting to get close to you. They're going to want to learn from you. They're going to want to really be in your energy. For some of you guys, you're very, very attractive, like physically attractive. For some of you, you're just very intelligent. For others of you, you're both. And there's going to be this thing of like people just being really, really drawn to you, very gravitated towards you and your energy. And I feel like it has a lot to do with like, forget what you look like. It has a lot to do with what you guys have learned and the position that you guys have acquired, or the knowledge that you guys have acquired. There's something about this knowledge that you have being power and truly elevating you, because I feel like when I got this message, it's like you guys have literally just broken through this timeline. You have just broken through a timeline here where people are going to be extremely magnetized towards you because of what you've learned, because of what you know. Can we get a closing message here? Because it was just a very short message. We have the Son of Water, and we have the Grandmother. Oh, wow. 5 of Air with Fear. For some of you, I'm getting a message here that you guys could be giving birth to, like if you guys are pregnant or if you have a son in the future, this is actually an ancestor incarnated. For others of you, this is a message here that if you have a crossed over grandparent, he or she is very proud of the person you have become. They have watched your elevation, they've watched your growth, and they're very proud of who you have become. Yeah, Daughter of Fire, 8 of Air, 3 of Fire with integrity. Whoever this grandparent, I was gonna say grand person, whoever this grandparent is, they want to acknowledge that they really admire the fact that you did not give into temptation, or that you did not fall off track. There's something here about whatever path that you guys have chosen, whatever you guys are going to be elevating into. The reason that people are going to be drawn to you is because you have integrity, is because you decided to take maybe the long path, or the path of righteousness, the path of justice. You didn't really cut corners with something. You really worked extremely hard on something, even if there were physical distractions, or if there were energetic distractions, or even your own mind. You have really pushed through a lot of tests and barriers. And this grandparent is telling me that it's time for you to experience this. It's really time for you to, I'm hearing like grow up, or to inherit something, or to step up to your position. Yeah, 9 of Earth with accumulation. It's time for you to achieve the fruits of your labors, which is truly what this message is about. Financial abundance. I feel like you guys, with the 5 of Water that I just saw, it's like you guys have already been through periods of loss, suffering, depression. You know what that feels like. So it's time for you to experience the opposite. Yeah, 10 of Fire with oppression and the Spirit Guide. There's something here about you being humble. I'm hearing that you were very humble. Even if you came from humble beginnings, or if you had to start over multiple times, like you never really lost your faith. You always listened to the divine. You always tuned into what you needed to be doing, and you never strayed from your path, is what I keep hearing. No matter what you went through, you always kept going. Shaman, yeah, and again, same energy. And I feel like you're ultimately being taken to this level of mastery. You guys, again, you could be older in age. You don't have to be, but maybe you just have the knowledge of past lives. Your soul is very old, and it's time for you to be seen for this. It's time for you to share this knowledge. It's time for you to start over. With the Clown here, that's the Fool, and the 8 of Fire with insight. I really am seeing like people sitting around a fire, or like maybe you guys are going to be speaking somewhere on stage, or you're going to be, I don't know, I keep seeing like someone just talking and a crowd following them, or like a crowd gathering around them and just listening to what they have to say. So if this starts to happen more, or if you're starting to get more attention when you speak or when you go out in public, definitely take this as a sign that this message is for you. But that's what I have. That's really what this message was about. And I'm going to end it off here again for the 3rd time with the 9 of Earth. You guys have just entered a money-making timeline, and it's about to open up very soon. So I hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message, and I'll see you guys in one of my upcoming readings. Bye.